Right. I turned the audio off. Should turn that back on to have audio. Back. Just so it's not like awkwardly silent. Huh? Right. I was wondering where my other character was. If any of you are Australian, bam, my boy. But I'm playing as my main today. It's been like 2 weeks since I hopped on this. To actually play. I hopped on for like 6 minutes last night. Because I was like just looking at my character to write some shit down. Like, fuck it. One of my cats has been so desperate for attention today. He keeps running under my table. Which is where I don't want him, because that's where all the cables are. I mean to scour the annals of knowledge of Midgar Soma. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few... do you hear that, the commotion outside? Would you see if aught is amiss? We're gonna break up a fight? Let's break up a fight. I just wanna... Let's check to make sure everything's working. And to just get my cat out. Yeah. That's not... My mic isn't picking up, like, the faint sound of, like, the dryer, is it? That's not... My mic isn't picking up, like, the... Oh. My dryer's at, like, the fucking other end. Leave the solar. Nosy. Get away from the cables, please. Alpha, no. One of the blue boys. 'Tis well you are on hand. We have a problem. Yep, has escaped. Shortly after the Mortal Flames were into custody, she had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial. But apparently, the accommodation was not to her liking. What was that? It's my other cat. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Citizens report seeing Royalia quitting the city via the Gate of Nard with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castra... Yup. Fucking Castrum. Like the dungeon? As my friends called it, castrate and pray. Oh. You are now on the road to 80. All classes and jobs below level 80 will receive a bonus to experience points earned. Cool. What's my XP buff then? That's what I thought. Bam, let's go. Where am I going? This way? Achievements. I don't care. Ill, bud. My thanks for coming, Scion. I have spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Royali walked through the camp, not a Belago. And she walked right through it. You did not miss her. We have Rogon's decision to keep them out of secret. To think of that, bad for morale, he said. Okay. But she had a bloodied spear, apparently. So no one saw that and was like, that's weird. I don't have to worry about my money. I can teleport as much as I want. I don't have to worry about my money until I want to start crafting things. Because then it all goes. And My money is gone. Flying horse. Six-legged horse. Correct? Yes. Yase. I'm above that level. Hello. Mm-hmm. We almost have her. I don't remember this person. I don't know who they are. The glowy weapons. I don't know you. I vaguely remember you. Who is she? What did she do? Let's go to these people. Oi! Dizzy, stop. Who fucking healed you? Who is healing? There we go. There we go. Are you the healer or you? No, you're the bow. Well, you're dead, so it doesn't matter. Sure, why not? Hello? Lynn the Razor. Please die. It's a hand! I have that mount. Curse the vein. I don't care about using my abilities, I don't need to. Go away. Please go away. She can't be stunned. Like one hit. Die. I'm just gonna assume we cannot kill her. Oh, it's a big thing. Attacked by a lot of things now. Ooh. I'll be fine. I'm living. Get focused, you fucking healer. I'd appreciate it if you did not exist. Farewell, big thing. What is it? Cohort Colossus. Yep. Nope, got it. More people? Frick off. Alright, yep, these are resisting stuff. Doma! Nope, there they go. Oh, fuck. Ah. Surely this is the last of them. There we go. Jesus. Gasp, pant. Find her and do it right. Alphino. Pushed us close, but we were better. Right. Like the second in command to the Immortal Flames or whatever. You think it your God's given right to rule over others. This is dramatic. And away she goes. Experience. There. I'm just gonna check a thing quickly. Don't mind me. Yeah. I'll probably go back to a bit of Crusader Kings next week. I'm also going to start doing art streams because I got my art tablet in. It is well that this sordid business is finally at an end.
I have heard. Truly bothersome business.
This little fucker.
No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace. sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little sultana to the last.
Sweet, because sultanas are food. Alright, let's keep going. Let us cling together. Alphino would ask a favor of you. Again? Yep. Yep. Just go back to Minfilia. What is this? Right, that was that event thing. A weapon coffers things you should save. Sure, I don't care. Wow. I could have just hit comparison. Wow. The auto attack is better. Has more delay. And then the onion shield. The knocked hoplon. Oh, that's actually, that gives me tenacity. That's the tank thing. And the Thunderstrike gives tenacity. Do both of these glow with that glow? You know what? Fuck it. Let's mix it up. Where? Small donor. Right. Talk to Minfilia. Pray return to the fucking Rising Stones. Ugh. Time's at 12:50. Right, I don't have to do that. Ignore me. Just thinking about dinner. Told to cook something and then immediately told him not to cook something. Till tomorrow. It's Wednesday. God, it's my birthday in 2 months. Ugh. Time to plan exactly nothing for it because I don't care. Not even an I don't mind, it's I don't give a fuck. But I know my friends are gonna do something. See, this fits a bit better, I feel, with my armor. But I do want to change my armor because I've had this on for ages. I could glam. I could glam it. But meh.
Welcome back, my friend.
Hello.
I have already received word from Alphino.
Then why the fuck am I here?
To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know
Huayu?
not what to say. Together with Robon, Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat.
Who wouldn't be? That's bad for everybody.
When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then.
Maybe it was. Who wants to... Like, if you're going to invade an area, you don't want to invade just to find out you are, like, now needing to fight a fucking dragon or some shit.
But now is not the time to dwell on such matters.
Let the people in there handle the dragon, then take him.
I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
Cool. My
My
computer
thanks for coming, friends.
is noisy
And
today.
Rita, the floor is yours.
I might need to clean it out of like dust and shit. More in
By
Breeder?
now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white orosite,
Sure.
the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asians. Back at Snowcloak,
Awesome.
we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of... Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its
In addition to Orosite's inherent limitations,
Speak no
we
more.
must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our
That
foe
was
draweth
actually
upon an
bad.
infinite wellspring of power.
This was that first sentence.
Even
wasn't
should
it?
we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his...
Meaning that, if we
Reading
want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
Uriange's text, like when he says shit, reading it is such a pain.
'Tis our belief that an Asian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
Why does he speak?
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an
Was he
Asian
just
soul is
on?
composed of, we're basically guessing.
Was he just online?
Our sole
I never
clue
knew.
lieth in thy struggle with
La Habrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a blade of
which
light.
took the form of
A
a luminous
weapon.
stream of energy.
Based on your
A
description,
lightsaber?
we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space.
The void.
The fact remains, however, that
Heidelin
Heidelin placed the means be that as it may. It would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of...
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white orosite? One to trap...
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever...
Twould seem more research.
It'd be weird if it was. You didn't need to.
I'm
research
going
all
to
of that.
linger a while, perform a few more tests. And I could do with some help. Urianger...
Mine
Urianger.
apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands. Lady
You're
Minfilia
not.
hath given
Go.
me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be...
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then?
What?
While you were afield, word arrived from the Charlian motherland.
Cool.
You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Vow. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
That's unfortunate.
Aye. Yet the mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
All indications suggest Asian involvement, but I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the dark beings call the one true God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Yeah? Which one of my cats is freaking out? I can hear you. What? I mean, I know who that is. They just really just threw me into another cutscene. Well, at least I accepted the invite. And there it is.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea.
He's my friend, I'm allowed to say that.
So swiftly did they accomplish this. It was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu,
Huayu?
my right hand.
That it's pronounced Huayu? That's who the fuck?
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the media project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash.
Yeah.
We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
No, it does sound like Huayu. I just tapped out for a second. Ignore me. Okay, I think it's my my mic is picking up my computer. Faintly. Why?
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus. So he was Huayu's true master.
Huayu.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or Monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
Let's play for the best.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take...
And who was eavesdropping? Nope, I thought
All
the camera was
these
panning to
years,
someone else.
I've been made to dance. How could you, Huayu? How could you... Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve.
I feel like he's about to make a bad decision.
I know you can hear me, Monetarist scum! Your crimes will not go unpunished! Tear and purge this land of your sickness! Before the eyes of the 12, I swear it!
Hey, Charles. It's fine.
I shall have no further need of you this day. Your Grace.
Lady in waiting.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Oh, she's her.
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The Monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right.
Yeah, but you're just like a puppet ruler.
If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped, but as you have informed us, the Monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Uldar whole.
Unless...
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldar's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the Monitorists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Uldar.
The true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The Monitorists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Uldar to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
You're gonna say the royal family too or some shit, are you?
Nay.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request.
So you're gonna get rid of the Syndicate, and then you're just stepping down, leaving who in charge?
Help Rauban to preserve order, and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Uldar.
Then why not stay in power? Your fake puppet power. But still.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monitorists shall cease to be. Uldar will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people. Rauban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subject.
So you're just stepping down? Not my subjects, not my problem. Hello? Dreams of Ice. Oh, complete the main scenario quest, let us cling together. Level... I am level 50. What? Battle of Embers, Naval Howling Eye. I remember being told of this. This is what my friend was referring to. Garlemald, Noel, John. Who? What? Oh, I don't care. So, did you find it? Tank. So which ones? Bolivem's Naval and Howling Eye? On hard? What? the fuck do you make it hard? The Bowl of Embers. Bowl of Embers, Naval, Howling Eye. Embers, Naval, Howling Eye. Oh, it's that fucking one. But how... That's, yeah. High-end duty? Why can't I click high-end duty? I assume that's what I need to do. I do not know. Huh. Interesting. I kind of just want these weapons just for, like, aesthetic. Like, what if I have a glam that looks cool? Even though it doesn't glow. Okay, what's it? Best... Nope, that's that mission. Good intentions. I'm gonna look it up. Okay. Completion of the promise in a Titan spot. Where? The Waking Sands. What's it called? Titan spot. It would have been cool if it gave you an indicator. Instead of just being like, do this. It should have been, go to this person. Real. Would have been useful. See, this shield and sword actually, like, suits my armor more than the red spiky lightning thing. Which I don't think I can sell because they were bought off the market. Alright, where are you? So... Nope. Nope. So, who has it? Who's got this quest? The quest line is Primal Quests. And there's a shit ton of optional ones. All mostly from Urianger. A reoccurring problem. So I need to speak with Minfilia. Thanks for being straightforward. I just remember my D key is like half pressed in. It's been like that for like a week. And I don't know why. Fuck. How am I... I'm bringing it up here. How to start good intentions. Reddit. And let's just close my Google. The other one I had up. Bump. Open. Okay. Reddit. Man, that's annoying. Wow. The forum? Well, Minfilia is useless for that. And there's just no one in here useful. Fucking motherfucking pray return. Here we go. Pray return to the waking sands. Does this mean I can do a like a dungeon run with like good internet? Because that would be crazy. Memories rekindled. Because I was on what? North American server? And now I'm on the Australian server. So that connection. Drop dead Shiva, a reoccurring problem. Why the fuck are you here? Still work to do. Okay. Can I say no? I want to start my alchemy lessons. Why did you force me to say yes? Mm-hmm. Well, it might. You don't know. Yep. Okay. Now speak with Orianger. Orianger. I feel like someone just got home.